years. Just have a brief comment. Coach Kill had an event in the sidelines today. It was a seizure. Coach Kill has a history of a seizure disorder. This was not an untoward event. He is stable. He has been transported to a hospital and will be evaluated. There'll be updates thereafter. I mean,
when you say as a history, what kind of, can you go into a little bit about where we've seen this before?
Coach Kill, since his cancer surgery, has had a seizure history, which has been well controlled with medications. He today, and has had in the past, some issues with dehydration and heat that tends to create a breakthrough. And I think that event today was just that. We had a hot, humid day today. We have to do a little better due diligence in the medical standpoint to keep him better hydrated. But it is otherwise nothing more unusual than that.
Dr. Smith, can you talk about just the response to him on the sideline and the way it went with the treatment?
We were able to give him medications to sedate him, and he was at no time under any risk in any way. He was breathing. His vital signs were absolutely normal and responded typically of a person that was recovering from a seizure.
Doctor, what's the process after this? Is it how long does it take for him to be back up and on his feet? Is this a long-term thing?
Chip, I think we can give you updates medically as we proceed. He's at the hospital now, and I think that we will be happy to provide more medical information as we get more information ourselves.
See, it comes down to, and it's not bragging, we've been through the situation before. It looks worse than what it is for the most part. So never missed a game, so we just told our kids, don't panic with it, we'll keep them up to date. And we've got problems we got to fix, obviously, and we'll go back to work and do that. But I think that the unknown is the scariest part, and so we've always made sure that the kids will know, and we will keep them updated with what's going on. Besides that, we have a very structured staff, and we all have jobs to do, and we know what those jobs are to do them, and we'll continue to march on and do our job as if he was in the office. Get back Illinois State,
I think it was 05 now.
yeah, maybe 05, somewhere in there, you know, so very similar situation.
What steps did you take after that just to kind of keep everything as normal as possible?
Same thing.
I think with young people, it's all about routine, and that's what is very important right now, letting them know that we're not going to deviate from our routine of getting better and improving and working to win the next ball game, and they'll end up taking comfort in that as this thing goes on, because they like having that kind of structure, and that's what we get right back to work tomorrow and start working to beat Miami of Ohio.
Did you have any communication with Coach before you left the field?
No.
These guys were upstairs, so.
What was the length of the recovery process when it happened in 05?
I mean, he's never missed a game. Yeah, that's the easiest way to put it.
You guys, did the kids know that this was a possibility? I mean, had they been briefed on this previously?
Yes, sir.
So,
they know.
So they weren't?
Yes, sir.
No,
Not that it doesn't shock them because of when it happens, but yes, they are aware of the situation.
Talk about the game itself. Obviously, to that point, you know, there was a rally going on defense. You know, you kind of helped them get back into it by getting a couple stops.
Yeah. On defense play, we lost the game in the first half. Is where we lost it. I mean, that's had one blown assignment. I had one bad call, really bad call. They ended up scoring, and you know, wasn't prepared for the 5 wides that they did. Took out the running back and put in 5 wides, and we weren't ready for it, and that's my responsibility. And I do think the kids in the second half competed and give ourselves a chance. We had a chance to make a couple plays and get out to where they did get the 1 score, but that all started in the first half. Defensively, we just, again, for 2 weeks in a row now, we haven't played very well, and that's my responsibility.
Matt, what was the thinking on 4th and 1 goal line?
Well, we had, you know, we had tried to go off tackle, and they had overloaded it. And honestly, we felt like we could turn around, hand it to a big back, and get a yard. And thought we did, but you know, you don't even want to leave that up for chance. And you know, we felt good about the call. We knew that there was a chance that Marquise, that it was going to be overturned, and we talked about it, and you know, felt like it was a good course of action. And unfortunately, it didn't turn out that way, and you know, that's disappointing because as an offense coordinator and then also an offensive line coach, you pride yourself on getting that yard at that point in time. So you know, very disappointed in myself that we couldn't get that done.
What was the thinking on, what was your evaluation of Marquise and Max?
You know what? It's just too quick right after the game to really do that. We never make, you know, snap decisions, snap judgments. You know, I think that over the course of the game, you know, both guys continued to improve. The one thing I was real happy about was we had a better rhythm and a better tempo this game than we did last game, and that was a point of emphasis. Now, we've got to make plays, especially on 3rd down. You know, that's going to be moving forward. I know we weren't real good on 3rd down, and that's something that will be addressed this week, and that's something that we need to make plays at those points of time.